One bullet tore through Clyde Barrow's knee and continued into Bonnie Parker's. Their mother's automobile was less than 10 feet away, directly in the line of fire. Bonnie smashed out the rear window and raised her weapon, but according to her family, she hesitated because one careless shot might kill her own mother. How did a secret family reunion become an ambush that nearly ended Bonnie and Clyde 6 months before their deaths? On November 21st, 1933, Clyde Barrow's mother celebrated her birthday. The Barrow and Parker family spent the day with Clyde and Bonnie in Wise County near the Shannon family farm. Meetings like this were among the few pieces of normal life the fugitives had left. They lived in automobiles, slept wherever they could avoid recognition, and never knew who might report them. The families arranged to meet again the following evening at a familiar location near Sowers, west of Dallas. It was the first, last, and only time the family used the same meeting place twice. Bonnie's mother, Emma Parker, and members of Clyde's family reached the site around dusk. Their automobiles were parked on the side of the road about 70 feet from the highway. The road was curved downhill toward a small bridge, allowing a fleeing car to disappear from view within seconds. They did not know Sheriff Smoot Schmid and his officers were concealed in a nearby gully, only about 30 feet away. Clyde and Bonnie were not arriving to rob a bank or escape a posse. They wanted to see their families. As their coupe passed along the highway, Clyde recognized the waiting automobile, but felt something wrong. According to the family account, he asked Bonnie what she thought and told her the situation seemed phony. They continued down the highway. When no one followed, Clyde circled back, entered the side road, passed the family, and began turning around so that he could park beside them. The relatives misunderstood. Believing Clyde wanted them to follow, they switched on their headlights. The light outlined the automobile and gave the hidden officers a clear target. The family first mistook the sound for firecrackers. Then they saw muzzle flashes erupting from the ditch. According to the book Fugitives, no officer called for Clyde to stop and no warning was given. Gunfire tore into the couple as Clyde was turning. He pressed the accelerator and raced toward the bridge. Bonnie knocked out the rear window with a gun. Then she heard the woman screaming behind them. Her mother and Clyde's mother were directly in the line of fire. Bonnie repeatedly told Clyde she did not dare shoot because she might hit her own mother. Clyde warned that more officers might be waiting along the road and told her to fire toward the ditches. The left tire was shot away. Another bullet punctured the spare. Then a bullet entered Clyde's knee and continued into Bonnie's. Both later claimed they felt the impact but experienced no immediate pain and did not realize they had been wounded. As the car bounced toward the bridge, Clyde told Bonnie to pray because he believed this might be their last ride together. No second barrage came when they reached the bridge. Clyde kept the damaged coupe moving for 4 miles until it reached another highway. The officers did not immediately pursue because their automobiles had been parked nearly a mile away. Clyde and Bonnie stopped 2 men driving an old Ford and ordered them out. When the owner resisted, Clyde fired through his hat without striking his head. Bonnie climbed behind the wheel but could not find the ignition switch. The owner refused to help until Bonnie told Clyde he might have to shoot him for real. The man quickly showed her how to start the car. The Ford had no windows. Their coats and blankets remained inside the abandoned coupe. As they drove through the cold, neither understood how badly they had been hit. They stopped near a country gate. Clyde stepped out and collapsed. Bonnie tried to help him and also fell. They crawled back into the car, confused because neither wound caused the pain they expected. At a filling station, the attendant stared at the running board while adding gasoline. Bonnie leaned over to see what had caught his attention. Blood was flowing from beneath the door. Only then did they understand why they were becoming weak. Clyde drove toward Oklahoma, where they received medical treatment and stole another automobile with windows. By November 28th, they were back in Dallas, but Clyde had not returned merely to visit his family. He wanted revenge. Clyde blamed Sheriff Smoot for opening fire while both mothers sat in the line of bullets. He searched for Smith's home address and waited outside his residence until 3 in the morning and watched for Officer Bob Alcorn. He also studied the Dallas County Jail while considering whether he could rescue W.D. Jones. Clyde's sister Nell finally persuaded him to stop. She argued that another killing would worsen his legal position. He no longer cared. Instead, she warned that retaliation could pull the family deeper into violence and place more innocent people in danger. The Sowers ambush did not end with an arrest or a body beside the road. Bonnie and Clyde escaped, but one bullet had passed through both of them. Their mothers had watched helplessly, and Clyde came away willing to hunt the officers responsible. 6 months later, another group of lawmen would wait beside a rural road. That time, Clyde's instincts would not save them. Thank you for watching and liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you would like to support the Eclectic Historical Society, you can join our Patreon and pick up some merch at the eclectichistoricalsociety.com. With that being said, this is the Eclectic Historical Society, and remember, history is lost if it's not repeated.